We wouldn't even think of having Bluesfest without the great FolkenBluzer headlining the show. It's easy math. It's 1 + 1.
Absolutely.
So Justine, without further ado,
here it comes.
can you tell me a little bit about our headliner before we bring him
He's
up?
amazing. Amazing songwriter. This is a storyteller. Absolutely a troubadour of our time, I would call him. He is incredible, Mr. Al FolkenBluzer.
FolkenBluzer.
You guys are too awesome. How's everybody doing? I'm glad
Doing
everybody
great.
stuck around. That did.
Good.
We're better now that you're here. Take it away.
It's
Taking
a
the
great show
Bluesfest
tonight.
stage.
Ready?
Here we go.
All right. This song, it's called Guadalupe. It's inspired from Camp Mystic and the stuff that went down in Texas, and the girl who got washed downstream 18 miles and got landed safely in a tree and rescued, and it just got me to thinking a lot about it and inspired this song. So here we go. The rain was pouring, yeah, coming down. The lights I have not seen in a while. And in the distance I heard the sound of the water washing down. And that ain't nothing, ain't heard before. But I had no idea what was in store. You see, last summer the hills caught fire, and it baked the dirt into clay. So the water had nowhere to go, and the Guadalupe took it all. Well, thought I had nothing to fret, because you see, I built my home away from the bank, and it never occurred to me that the water could get so high. Holla, baby, can take a look. And by the time I turn around, you know the water was already at my door. Said, baby, turn around, we better head for the hills. By the time we hit the back door, I was coming down. I hollered, baby, you better run with all your might, 'cause that old muddy water's coming, and it ain't taking prisoners this time. By the time we stopped and turned, I could not hardly believe what it was I was looking at right in front of me. Oh, the water had risen over top all the trees. I threw my hands in the air and I thanked the Lord for mercy on me. When the rain came down and the water came down and the trees came down and it took my home. Run for your life, run for your life. The Guadalupe's coming, the Guadalupe's coming. I said that money was coming, and it can't take prisoners this time. Now don't get me wrong, I wasn't there personally, I saw it on on the TV, couldn't help wonder how must have been. I heard a story about a girl lost her whole family. Well, the water picked her up and it carried her on down the stream. Now believe if you want, you know it ain't up to me, but I am telling you, miracle happened in that stream. They say she treaded 20 miles, landed gently atop the trees. If that ain't reason enough, well, I guess you ain't getting your hands down that from me. When the rain came down and the water came down and the trees came down and it took my home, run for your life, run for your life. The Guadalupe's coming, the Guadalupe's coming. I said that muddy water's coming and it ain't taking prisoners this time. Hope y'all dug that. This next tune is called Pretty High Woman. It's another original. Tell a story, woman of mine. You know, man, she looks so fine. I can't believe she might on mine. But when I'm out working, you know, she's at home getting high. Asked to pick me up from work at 3, and now I'm standing in the rain at 6:15. Nowhere inside. She done forgot all about me while she was up back getting high. Look, man, I ain't lying. When we go out, she's always dressed so nice. Walk in the room and all them eyes on her, and I just smile. But then the dogs get to howling and I'm outnumbered every time. Baby, do you really love me? She blew out the biggest smoke cloud you ever did see. And then she smiled and said, you know I love you, baby, these bloodshot eyes never lie. was Pretty High Woman. Got a couple more for you guys. For now, this one's called Losing It. It's his original song. Hope you guys like that one. That's a new song too. Got another one for you. to get my head straight after staying up all night alone. Fighting with the wife, she took the kids and left the house. Hurting me, they were gone. I had to kill the pain. I turned on the radio and started singing them old sad songs. Here I go again. It seems I can't win for losing my friend. Soon as I'm on top, I start to fall. I've been on the good side of life, but I didn't get to stay too long. Soon as it seemed alright, it all went wrong. Needed to get high, drove to that side of town. I got the call, she'd be back before long. By the time I got home, fucking police at my door. Thought, what the hell is going on here now? Turned around to park, cause one was in the drive. That's when the lights came on. Here I go again. It seems I can't win for losing my friend. Soon as I'm on top, I start to fall. I've been on the good side of life, but I didn't get to stay too long. Soon as it seemed alright, it all went wrong. Needed to get high, drove to that side of town. When I got the call, she'd be back before long. Time I got home, fucking police at my door. Thought, what the hell is going on here now? Turned around to park, cause one was in the drive. That's when the lights came on. Here I go again. It seems I can't win for losing my friend. Soon as I'm on top, I start to fall. I've been on the good side of life, but I didn't get to stay too long. Soon as it seemed alright, it all went wrong. You said, son, I want your name and your license right now. There's too much noise coming out of this house. Reach for my wallet, shit, I left it on the side. He just smiled and said, you're going for a ride. Ripped me from the car, threw me up against the side. Slapped those handcuffs on. Here I go again. It seems I can't win for losing my friend. Soon as I'm on top, I start to fall. I seen the good side of life, but I didn't get to stay too long. Soon as it seemed alright, it all went wrong. It seems I can't win for losing my friend. Soon as I'm on top, I start to fall. I've been on the good side of life, but I didn't get to stay too long. Soon as it seemed alright, it all went wrong. I woke there in the morning on the jailhouse floor. They were charging me with an officer's assault, which is kind of funny, 'cause I was bloody on the floor, beaten and bruised. Yeah, they beat me down the night before they scraped me off the floor. Brought me in front of the judge. He said, what the hell have you done to yourself? Here I go again. It seems I can't win for losing my friend. Soon as I'm on top, I start to fall. I've been on the good side of life, but I didn't get to stay too long. Soon as it seemed alright, right, it all went wrong. I looked him in the eye, said, "Are you out of your mind? You know damn well your boys did this to me last night." He just laughed, shook his head. I'll tell you, at that moment from my lips slipped, "I wish you were dead." He said, "If I were you, I'd just keep that to myself unless you wanna go back in that cell." Here I go again. It seems I can't win for losing my friend. Soon as I'm on top, I start to fall. I've been on the good side of life, but I didn't get to stay too long. Soon as it seemed alright, it all